Hey y'all, welcome to the first official episode, maybe mini podcast episode for the Wannabe Woman in STEM channel. We are very excited to talk about our first experience being in community college in California and also the transition going from high school to community college and what to look out for with STEM majors.
It. Okay, we'll start off with high school. So we'll talk about graduation. So graduation, I think personally for me was a very fun time. Oh, but personally, do you guys think the fact of just going to community college kind of devalued your graduation just a little bit? Because I'm just like, oh, I'm not actually leaving, but then I'm like, it's
Yeah,
kind of
Yeah.
sad, but you want to be happy you're leaving
Mm.
I feel
in a
like
way.
everyone, it was like in March when everyone was like, oh, I'm going here, I'm going here. Like I committed. Like it was kind of like people kind of say they react in a way when you tell them that you're going to community. They're like,
Mhm.
oh, like you're going to community,
Mhm.
and it's like a little
Mhm.
definitely feels weird.
Yeah. They like
But
don't they the way that they react, it's like almost like they're trying to make you feel better because anytime I say that oh, they're like, "Oh, where are you gonna go?" And I'm like, "Oh, like community college." And they're like, "Yeah, that's okay. That's totally okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I'm like,
No.
yeah,
I
I
know
know.
they're judging, like I know.
Yeah, no. They're like, "Oh, that's okay. No, yeah, that's totally good. That's good." And I'm like, I never said it wasn't good. I don't know what you're
No,
talking
yeah, the
about."
way you're reacting doesn't make it
No,
sound
literally,
like
I'm
it's
like,
like
okay.
come on.
No,
No,
literally.
yeah.
But yeah.
Like I saw a video of
Like
some influencer that was like, "You can call anything about me cute, just don't call my job cute, because that's an insult." But it's like, yeah, they're trying to make you feel better, whatever. But it's just like
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta. I mean, for that, I didn't even go to my senior sunset. I want to say when everyone dressed up in their hoodies. That's for
Oh
what my
yeah.
high school did. Everyone dressed up like, "Oh, I'm going here," and then I'm like, I can't be
oh
there because I'm gonna feel
No.
so down. I don't know if
my
anyone else felt
God.
that, but I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think I don't know, at our high school we just we had a pool party, but it wasn't big on that. But people were literally all of March, people were only talking about which schools they got into.
Yeah.
And people would pry, they would be like, "Where are you going? Like where did you get
mhm.
in? Where did you get rejected, you know?"
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, but once you actually go to community college, it's actually really nice. It's like a second chance. Like you can still go somewhere good. It's just you have more time to think about it and stuff.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. When I was first going to community college, I was like, I just want to transfer out of here. Like that's the only thing that
Same.
I was focused on. And then once I started going to clubs, making friends, all around the school, just getting to know people, honestly, if I could finish all 4 years here, I would stay here. Like in the beginning, I was like, I need a transfer. But now I'm like, if I could stay, I would. Honestly, I've learned to love this school, honestly.
I really I think it's so cozy and there's definitely a big stigma around community college because you never know what someone's going through, but at the end of the day someone might have just some people may have been just rejected or it's better financially anyway. So that's the number one thing. If you tell parents, any of your friends' parents, they'll be like, "Oh, you're saving a lot of money. That's good." And I'm like, "Okay, they at least get it."
Yeah,
Oh
it's a
yeah.
lot cheaper actually. Literally my classes I think this semester are they will probably be 1,000 at most, but it's it comes up to 800 versus 29,000 for at a UC or something, you know? Obviously when you transfer you'd still have to pay that much money, but you save on two of those first 2 years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opportunity to work too.
Yeah, it gives you more freedom and flexibility in a way because it's not that same rush to get everything out of the way. Like you do have some time to oh, maybe I'll take a little bit less classes this semester, have a job or maybe internships, things like that.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with how I honestly I already had a plan of um
like not rushing because I knew that like with my major especially like I would be here for a little bit and like people would ask me like the first thing they would ask me was like, oh, like when are you transferring? And I'm just like, okay, like just got here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I just started. I don't know why you guys are like asking me all these questions. But honestly, so far, like my experience seemed is like it's been really, really like it's been nice. Like there's been a lot of way more things going on than in high school, like especially with like the fairs and stuff like that. Like I'm genuinely surprised. Like the Dia de los Muertos and like the club fairs and all these other things. I was really shocked. I was like, wow, like this is really cute. I like it a lot.
You said you think there's like more activities here at college compared to high school?
Probably, honestly. I feel like it for high school, it was mostly like within the holidays, like they would do back to school and then they would do Halloween and then, Thanksgiving and then Christmas and all that stuff. But I feel like there's at least from my experience, I don't know about anybody else's. I just feel like there seems to be a lot of effort put in to like make the school like more fun, like the decorations and things like that. Oh my God, I
I
remember.
really like how I feel like it was very welcoming. Like I feel like the staff is like always very nice. And like the people are like chill. Like they're not like I feel like high school the people there's like some really annoying people, but I feel like in community college it like weeds out all those people.
Yeah. I like what you were saying about like the people around. They're very chill. And I think like another thing that adds to that is just like how flexible like the college schedule is compared to high school. Because now when I look back, I'm like, I did sports too. So like I stayed after school until like around 6 or 7. So my schedule was literally like 7 to 7 for 2 seasons because I did 2 sports. Another thing to know about me, but it was insane. And then now I think back to it, I'm like, I could never do that again.
No, literally me. Like I'd like just realize like because I'm like waking up like now and I'm like, oh my God, how was I able to wake up at 6 in the morning in high school and then like go to school all those periods like and then after that go do soccer. I'm like, bro, like I don't know. I was really busy and like extracurriculars on top of that with clubs and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, like I don't know how I did all that. It's like it's crazy.
We're like taking like 6 classes a day. Like you I know they were shorter, but like now I feel like when I'm only taking one or two in a day, it's like I can focus more. Like I actually understand what's going on. It's not like all like crunched up into one schedule.
Definitely.
Yeah, I like it. Like my school had a block schedule, so it kind of got me used to like classes now. But even then, with like some classes, like math, I've gotten used to like math getting repetitive. And my professor, he goes over like homework stuff for like the first hour, and then after that we do notes. So it's not like too crazy bad, and I just do my homework during class. Because like teachers aren't like as mad at you for doing other homework, and I like sit in the back anyways. But like for computer science teaching, like sometimes can get a bit dull. Depends on the teaching style. There's so many ways to teach computer science. If I was a teacher, I don't know how I'd teach computer science. Yeah, I definitely like seeing game applications for like coding specifically, because otherwise it's just like really big data sets you have to like go through, and then that doesn't get you excited about coding.
You walk into a
Yeah, we
club and everyone's like,
definitely
look at this. Tons of data, like, no.
Oh my God,
yeah.
I would walk right out. I'd be like,
Right.
oh my God.
I'm not doing this. Yeah, just head out. Like, this is not beginner friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't have that much homework for the class. I think like have you guys taken CS1 classes in high school? Like how's that compared to these classes right now?
CS in high school, our like CS pathway was super like it was bad. Like, like it was just like teachers were there and they're like, okay, code now. Like it was not like very a structured class for us at least.
Same, literally same. Like I remember because we were learning HTML and the teacher, I'm not even joking, literally left for like 3 months without telling us. But he would like email us every single day being like, oh, I have to take care of my daughter. She has a cold. And I was like, for 3 months? Like, what are you talking about? And then apparently he went to go travel.
Oh,
So that was that. And then anytime he does come, he never teaches. He just like assigns us lab and homework, and then he specifically says, oh, go on W3 schools or something like that. You know what I mean? You know that website.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. He's
Oh,
like,
that
that
just search it up
website.
website.
and we'll figure it out. And I'm like, sir, you do not teach. What are you doing? Oh, so annoying.
Yeah,
And
in high
then
school, there was no
ah,
like for us, like the biomed class, like their pathway was like it was amazing. They had
yeah.
teachers. It was so like well invested in. And then CS, like our room didn't have air conditioning.
Oh my
There was no
God.
heater. Like it was in the corner in this like ugly warehouse like type classroom, and it smelled like a dead rat. Like the entire 4 years, it smelled like a dead rat. Like there was this like weird leaking smell of like some like dead like rat or something.
Oh my God.
They
It
smelled
was
that
it
and was like, let's
was
put all the comp sci majors in
All
there.
of the comp sci majors in that building. Oh my God.
I think my school was better about it. I think we got our new building. We had a new 3-story building. So I think computer science was at the bottom and our engineering program is pretty good. And then our top floor was like physics and science.
Literally, like in our school, like my engineering teacher literally told us that like all the other teachers hated them because the money literally just went into like the engineering building. And like it was crazy to me because like the engineering teachers, they're like it was very, very structured, like aerospace engineering, it was very, very structured, but something about comp sci was just they were just it was not good. It was not good at all. It was very odd. But yeah, we got a new building as well. It's really nice. It's very, very
Yeah.
nice.
Community college,
it's
I
so
think it's like
complicated.
very good just to like get an introduction. Cause like if I went to a UC right now, I'd be a mess. So
Yeah. I definitely, if you guys haven't like made your 2-year plan with your like counselor, I definitely recommend.
A
Like they'll
million
make
percent.
you
Like you need
one.
to get in there,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, yeah.
Like make your plan, just have an idea of where you're going. If somewhere along the way you're like, you know what, I want to change some things up, that's fine, do that. But like have a plan. If you don't have a plan, like
Yeah.
I mean, like low key, what are you doing, right? Like get a plan,
There's
guys.
so many
I
like
know you guys all said you
requirements.
just got here. Yes, you need to like step by step go over it with your counselor and be all like, okay, so am I getting the I get the or like the CSU
There's so much
general
I get
education.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things. Like make sure you're hitting
Mhm.
all of those
Mhm.
if you want. I don't know. Okay. I go to the same counselor every time, like because I know like when I walk into that room, she knows what I like everything about me, right? Like
Uh,
I'm like I want to do this, go to this school, go to that school. Like it's good to have well, it's good to get different opinions, of course, but just have like one main person that you're like they know what they're doing and
yeah.
like just let them know.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. And then the counselors who just like even know about like the engineering pathway and just like
Yeah.
what it is. Like I think somewhat similar counselor, but it was like my college counselor when I was writing my essays. She knew nothing about engineering and CS. And I wanted to apply like some schools computer science, some schools data science. So when you're a freshman, like out of senior high school, you don't necessarily need to have like prerequisite classes or like qualifications.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, computer science and data science is not the same thing. You can't apply for two different ones. You have to apply for one. I'm like, okay, I have a better shot going in for data science. And then it was just a really bad experience. I'm like, get someone who actually like knows about computer science, like has a foot in.
I definitely agree. I literally
Oh
went
my
to my
gosh.
English teacher. That girl did not know a lick about engineering. It was so bad, but get it done.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan. And then a lot of people like even just for like the engineering computer science pathways, when you're transferring for like the I would say more competitive majors, there's so many prerequisites for like different schools. like even if you change your major just by a little bit, you can like lower the amount of classes you take by like 6 classes.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah, definitely tell a lot of people, or like I advise a lot of people just to look into like different computer adjacent majors, because computer science, like
Yeah.
specifically
Yeah.
for like the big UCs, some of them are like 20 classes, and then most people take like 3 years to complete when you want to be out in like 2 years.
I feel like in high school, like my biggest mistake was like I applied as just a CS major for everything. And like I feel like a lot of people do that without like it's getting like competitive. It's already competitive. It's super competitive. Like it's definitely better to like pick something else, like you said, like
Computer
computer science, if you
adjacent.
look like on Assist right now, like if you go on Assist, like they have so many like requirements. Like it's I don't think you could even do that in like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. And also like the GPA requirement is also super high.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I mean, they changed it like I think like 2 years ago to be good, really good for transfers. There's also tag, which works a lot,
Yeah.
but they cut out a lot of CS stuff, right? Or like
yeah.
the main majors you can't really tag
They
into.
Yeah, they mostly cut out CS and data science, unless you want to go to like Riverside or Merced or like something like that. But mostly for the UCs like around us, they won't let computer or data science, which isn't very fun.
Oh yeah, I have to like go through the application process again and all that.
I'm doing it this semester. It's awesome.
Oh
Oh,
my
but it
God.
came out, right? Tag came out. Apparently, I was in like some Discord and everyone's like, "Oh, tag came out for this school." I didn't
I
think it'd
tagged
come
to
out.
Oh,
Irvine.
they do it? They do it that quick?
That's crazy.
They just let you know that your tag has been accepted, except for apparently if you apply to Irvine, they don't let you know. They're like, we'll let you know in the normal like application cycle. So now I just don't know, which I'm like, okay, great. Like
So if your
Why didn't
whatever.
you
application has been accepted, does that mean you got in for tag, or they're like, "Oh, we received it"?
They're just saying that we accepted your tag, like you are guaranteed admission as long as you keep in like range with there's like a bunch of requirements that they and stuff like they want you to make sure you're still doing like suddenly if you have all F's, I think they can like
Yeah.
rescind it and be like no.
Mhm.
And there's like the required spring courses that you still have to finish
Mm.
and stuff. Wait, what did you tag as? Like what major and stuff?
This is gonna be really funny, but I tagged as a mathematics major.
No, that's
Oh.
common though. That's
You
common.
can
It's
get
really common for
it
like
was
data science.
yeah, because it was a mathematics degree with a specialization in data science, and then I'd be able to get a minor in computer science. So it was like
Oh.
adjacent and close enough just for me to be all like, okay, there's one school that if I need to go to, I can go there.
Yeah, that's good.
Hoping for like Berkeley or Davis though.
Hmm.
And fingers crossed
I
for
know
you.
Davis, I know Davis has like they have computer science and engineering major as a tag,
Hmm.
but you have to take 2 semesters here of chem because they don't accept one chem class.
Yeah,
I
I
think
had
you have to
another
take.
friend.
Sorry, you can go.
I'm not no, I'm sorry, I'm not sure about the exact requirement, but I had another friend who was trying to do actually well, two friends who were actually doing the exact same like computer science and engineering thing for Davis. They both were like, we have to stay here for at least 3 years because their requirement list is like
Uh,
so long. Like for me, I was like, at that point, I might as well just apply as whatever and just see if it
I
like
would,
ends
I
up
just,
working.
I'm just gonna apply like regular for Davis, like tag somewhere else.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
that's
not
smart.
too sure. Because I need
That's what
to,
I
I think
did.
I figured out what majors I want to apply at different colleges and like 2 year plan.
Yeah.
Definitely need to go over that with a counselor. But I know like the classes I need to take, so I don't have to take the physics series. Because computer science you do, data science you don't. So I'm like, got lucky there. I'm saving myself like 5 hard classes. Because the people I've talked to about like computer science, they're like, oh yeah, physics screwed me up. Like I can't apply computer science. I'm staying here 3 years. So definitely watch out for physics classes. Unless you're like
I'm taking
great at
physics
it.
semester. So
I was considering computer engineering, and if you know engineering,
yeah.
physics,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my gosh,
I'm
I got
but
definitely
study buddies. Don't even worry about it. Study buddies.
we could be like
yeah.
lab partners.
No, literally.
Yeah, just sit next to each other. I think but you said like chemistry, your friends like has to take another semester, but isn't it like in the I get you have to take two chem or like two physical science, one biological science anyways, right?
I think it's bio and then like one lab science.
Oh yeah, that's
But
what
like I'm
it
already gonna do all that because I'm taking like so much physics. So,
was.
but I don't want to do chem, so I just did not decide because I feel like if you're gonna do tag, you have to decide now because there's like
Yeah.
you have to like pick, you have to do all the courses in order and stuff like that.
Yeah. Definitely like yeah, after like going from high school to community college, definitely have to like plan a lot more. It's like
Yeah.
in order. It's good to be on top of it. Because there's so many prerequisite classes.
Yep. And each
And
like
then
each
no, yeah, go.
sorry.
Sorry, no, I cut. Sorry, you go.
It's okay, it's okay. It's every single like uni has a different like specific requirement that you have to do.
I was just gonna say, be careful while you're taking if you're taking classes at a lot of different places, because some classes they need to be taken at the same community college. Like there's a specific way they're written on the assist like transfer like agreement things. Some classes like you need to take them at the same community college for like transferring. I don't know if that's just for tag. I'm not sure, but because I was trying to take a class somewhere else and my counselor was like, "Oh wait, like these two need to be taken like at the have to be taken here or yeah." So just be a little like careful about that.
Yeah, definitely. And with that, that concludes our very first episode. Hopefully, all of us had a good introduction and got to know each other's experiences going from high school to community college. And just as a reminder, all of us are part of the California Community College system, and we are most likely majoring in computer science related fields. So we will be discussing a lot of computer science, our experiences, and also just our goals, ideas, and aspirations for the futures, and also just the transfer process going into community college to a UC, what to look out for, all of that. So thank you for tuning in. Peace out.
I am a woman in STEM. Bunsen burner.